I'm an amateur myrmecologist. That means I love to study ants. I find them fascinating. When I got an ant farm kit for my birthday last year, I started a journal called The Secret Lives of Ants. Every day I write down a new ant fact and know any changes in the colony. I haven't met another person who loves ants as much as I do. I tend not to share my love of ants with other people, because the one time I did, it ended badly. Maybe that's why I find it hard to make friends. A couple of days ago, the parentals and I moved 156 miles to Liverpool from Sheepstone, the village where I grew up. The ants were not thrilled about it, and neither was I. My old bedroom had a view of a field with cows in it, but the houses on my new street all looked the same. Today, when I opened my curtains, I saw wet pavements, overflowing bins, and cars parked on curbs. It's just another reminder that we're not in Sheepstone anymore. Mum and Momo, aka the parentals, said this was the perfect place for a new beginning. I silently disagreed with them. The only thing I'd unpacked so far were my clothes and my ant farm tank from the cardboard boxes that had Nate's room scribbled on them. I drew the curtain shut to block out the dreariness, switched on my desk lamp, and angled it at my most prized possession, my ant farm. Peering through the glass of the tank, I searched for Queen Elizabeth III, aka Betsy, the Queen of the colony. Her Royal Highness hadn't appeared since we'd left Sheepstone. 2 days of not seeing my favourite ant was making me anxious. "Betsy, where are you?" I yawned. "I want to see you before I leave for my new school." I tapped the glass, hoping she would emerge. What if she was dead? If Betsy died, then the colony was toast. An ant colony can't survive without its queen. I picked up my magnifying glass, slowly moving from the top to the bottom, trying to catch a glimpse of her. Usually that was easy, because she was 3 times bigger than the other ants. Momo called her Big Mama Ant, which I suppose was accurate. She was big, and she was a mama. Her only job was to lay eggs. She didn't do much else, unlike real-life kings and queens, who mainly do funny hand waves and open libraries. A group of work ants huddled like a rugby scrum at one end of a newly formed tunnel, crawling all over each other. I hope they weren't gathering for an ant funeral. A few shifted to the side, and then I saw her in all her splendour. Queen Betsy. She wasn't moving, but then her antennae twitched, so I knew she was alive. The worker ants were protecting her with their bodies, like Secret Service agents. I observed the rest of the colony. The other ants got on with their various jobs, but Betsy remained a snoozing monarch. "You didn't want to move to this city either, did you, Betsy?" I said. 2 of her assistants washed her face, and then they started shoving her bum, trying to wake her up. I saw one of her legs stretch out. Then she moved another one. Slowly, her head turned from side to side at the 2 ants cleaning her. She was obviously giving them the stink eye. "Hey, leave her alone! Let her lie in for a bit longer," I said. Then I yawned again. "I know how you feel, Betsy. I was tossing and turning till 3 this morning. Last night, Momo told me it was going to be grand, but she says that about everything. The world could be ending, and she'd still say, 'It'll be grand.' In my opinion, ants are the best insects you can have as pets. Stick insects, in comparison, just want to camouflage themselves and pretend they're twigs, which I totally get. Sometimes I want to blend in and hide too. But deep down, I'd want to be an ant. They're tiny but powerful, and definitely underrated as a species.